Traders, welcome back. It's Thursday, the 10th of August, and we're going to look back at yesterday's trades. We're going to look at today's potential trades, and we're going to look at the important news for today as well. And we've got some big news today. Let's start with yesterday. So gold, we were looking to short gold. This was our trade idea. And why were we looking to short gold? Because of this very important zone through here, which has been support and resistance, okay, broke. All right. So if I zoom in now, you can also see we were clearly in a downtrend. You don't need to be Warren Buffett to see that is in a downtrend. Okay. And this is the important part, guys. We've got this candle. Yeah, that not only broke out of this grey zone here, but it also broke the low of this wick. Only just, but it did break it. So that told me we've got lower lows, a continuation of trend, bearish candle, and we had a bit of room to move into, guys. All right. So did we enter this trade? Yes, we did. Let's drop down to the H1. And again, guys, it was just a textbook trade. You know, we've got this area that we highlighted. Price has reacted many times at this area, and surprise, surprise, it reacted again. Yeah, that's, you know, if it reacts historically, there's a good chance it will react at that level again. Otherwise, why would you, plot support and resistance? It's as simple as that, guys. And what was once support always becomes very good resistance. And that's what happened, guys. We got in. There was this candle, but that is not bearish enough for me. I want to get that clear. I didn't enter on that candle. That is not bearish enough. This, on the other hand, this candle, yeah, is bearish enough. Okay, so we entered here, put our stop above here. My first target was back down to these lows, yeah, because it gives me my 1:1 risk to reward. Get my teeth in this morning, guys. Yeah, it gives me my risk to reward of 1:1. I close 80% and then I let 10% run. All right. So yeah, you can see it come down to this level. I actually closed 10% here, and now I'm letting 10% run. All right, so I'm scaling out of a profitable position. So yeah, that was gold. Great setup, great trade. We were also looking at yesterday euro pound, okay, and we were looking to short this pair. But the market had other ideas for this pair. So if you remember, guys, we were looking at this triangle that it finds itself in. Yeah. And the idea was just to, because of these bearish candles, was to take price down a little bit lower to perhaps this grey zone and the bottom of this blue candle. All right, that was the idea. But you can see, we had a super bullish day for the euro. All right. But could we get in on this trade? And the answer is, maybe you could have done. Yeah. Because this candle here, yeah, is super bearish, guys. Yeah, super bearish. But for me, it didn't quite hit my grey zone. Yeah. And I was thinking, shall I take this? And I said to myself, let's see what the next H1 candle does. And when I saw this H1 candle, I'm going to stay out of the market. Yeah. And just wait for a better setup. But I totally understand if you did get in on this first bearish red candle. But please also bear in mind, it didn't come and hit our grey zone yet. If you did, you'll be stopped out of this trade or maybe hedged. But then after that, guys, there are no candles, because price come back up to here and I was interested again. But, again, none of these candles are bearish enough. Yeah, this candle is bearish, but it doesn't break the low of this candle. And also this candle is bigger than both of these red candles. Again, we had this candle, but look at the wick on it. Yeah, and it just kept going up, this pair. Yeah, it just didn't want to come down. And if you're not sure what's happening on the H1, take a look at the H4 and ask yourself, should I short this? Yeah, let's go to the H4. You know, should you short that candle? No. Should you short that candle? No. Should you short this candle? No, because by this time we've already broken this H4 high. All right, so yeah, you can use the H4 to keep you out of trouble as well. All right, guys, so those were the two trades from yesterday. Let's take a look at today's trades now. Guys, if you enjoyed the recap, then come join us. Yeah, subscribe to the channel right now. Also, smash that notification button so you receive an alert every time we post a vid. And also, guys, if I could ask everyone to please smash the like button right now. Thank you very much. Merci beaucoup. Right, trades for Thursday, the 10th of August, guys. Before we get started, let me just mention a few things. So first of all, guys, if you haven't already, come join our free Discord channel. It's free. Come join it. We've got traders in there sharing trade ideas, knowledge, indicators, psychology, loads of cool things in there. So come join the free Discord, guys. It's in the video description. Secondly, guys, we've also got the VIP Discord. If you would like to join that, you do have to pay, but you get access to me throughout the trading day, as in you can ask me questions about anything to do with trading. I also give you my trade ideas as and when they happen. You also get two other expert traders sharing their ideas. We give you exclusive content every week, and you also have access to a performance coach should you need one. So yeah, if you're interested in that, guys, the link is in the video description. Next, guys, we've got a mentorship program. If you would like to be coached, mentored one-on-one with myself, then drop us an email and I'll send you the details of the mentorship program. The email is in the video description. Also, guys, if you would like to show your support for the channel, yeah, if you watch the live streams, the analysis every day, you can now become a Simply Forex YouTube member. It starts from as little as under $2 a month, but there's some really cool perks for becoming a member. And finally, guys, don't forget the live stream today, 8 a.m. New York EST. Get your questions ready. We're going to do a little quiz again as well. Yeah, we're going to mix it up. So come join us for that. All right, guys, let's carry on. So trades for Thursday, the 10th of August. Well, basically, I've had to turn to the commodities. I'm looking at oil and gold because there's too much contradiction in the market, and there's just basically not enough setups, guys. All right, and let me just show you a couple of examples. And I know we've talked about this on the live stream, but you know, pound US dollar, you know, in a downtrend, okay, but we're in between this area of resistance and this area of support, so potentially shorts. But if I show you the weekly chart, yeah, this is an absolute beautiful buy setup. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, contradiction. Weekly's telling me to buy, daily's telling me to short. So that's pretty much the story with US dollar pairs, or they're at a overbought, oversold area at a support resistance level. It's the same with the yen pairs. Yeah, there's no value in these yen pairs, or, you know, I'm getting mixed signals. So, you know, New Zealand yen, for example, this is the weekly chart. Look at that weekly candle. All right. I do not want to try and buy into that. I just don't. Even if it goes up for the next, you know, 5 weeks, okay, no problem. I still don't want to buy into this weekly candle. All right. I just can't. But if you go down to the day chart, you know, we're in an uptrend. Yeah, it wasn't a downtrend, bang. We're in an uptrend, higher highs, higher lows, you know, potentially a good area of value to carry on buying. But that weekly candle was super bearish. So, you know, conflict, contradiction, whatever you want to call it, I cannot trade it. And then some of the other cross pairs, let's look at euro Canadian dollar. Yeah, this is in a nice uptrend. So price was breaking down, we're in a downtrend, and then price built up. As soon as we broke this high, we was in an uptrend, looking to take price back up to here. But yeah, I cannot buy these candles. Yeah, I cannot buy them. Yeah, these are selling candles. Even this green one is a selling candle because of these wicks. Yeah, look at the wicks on these candles. This is telling me it wants to go lower before it comes higher. So those are just a few examples of why we're not seeing a lot of setups, guys. So yeah, I wanted to share that with you first of all right? But there are a couple of things I'm looking at, guys. So, gold is one of them. All right. So this is a trade idea for today, guys. If we look at gold, we're pushing it a bit in terms of, if we look at the weekly chart, the whole of this area for me, is potential support. Okay, which is why my first target was this blue line, but we still have room to my second target. But this first blue line was weekly target. Yeah, and ironically, the daily target is further away because of this, guys, because as soon as we start seeing these wicks here, there's potential, support and therefore buyers there. But if we go down to the day chart, there's still a bit of room to our next blue zone, our next blue line back down to these lows here. And this is daily lows. All right. So I'm going to remove this old target. This was our target from yesterday, and we're still going to have gold as a trade because we're in a downtrend. As you know from yesterday, guys, we're in a downtrend. And look at these candles. Yeah, bearish, bearish, bearish. We're just trying to, continue this bearish momentum, this bearish pressure, and just take price back down to this blue line. There's still enough pips to move into, guys, because this is gold. Yeah, and it's just, loads of pips. So yeah, that's what we're looking to do, guys. I do need a retrace to make this really worthwhile. So if we now drop down to the lower time frames, what am I looking at? So if you remember, guys, we started taking trades from this gray zone, all right, from yesterday. But there's this new gray zone through here. It reacted here, and in here it's reacted, guys. So we've got a new gray zone. What do I want to see? I want to see price retrace into this gray zone. We get a bearish reaction. Yeah, we can then start shorting gold. Yeah, I'd probably take some profit here, and leave some to run. Price could retrace back up to this gray zone. Yeah, let me draw this out a bit. Yeah, it could retrace up into this gray zone. Again, we get a bearish reaction. We start shorting this pair. If you're feeling particularly aggressive, we might get a setup at the H1. Because we've had such a sell-off, such bearish momentum, we might get a reaction at the moving average, moving average 20. And if we get a bearish candle here, again, I would look to short it. Maybe. Depends on the candle here, guys. All right. So gold, we're still looking to take that a little bit further. And these are the options we have in shorting gold. And then my final trade idea for today, guys. And before I show you my last trade idea, could I ask everyone, if you're new to the channel, then please subscribe to the channel right now. All right. Also smash that notification button, guys, so you receive an alert every time we post a vid. And also, guys, if I could ask everyone to please smash the like button if you enjoy my analysis. Thank you very much. And don't forget, we've got the free Discord channel, VIP Discord. We've got the mentorship program. We've got Simply Forex YouTube membership, and we've got the live streams. All the information is in the video description if you're interested in any of these things. Right, final trade is oil. Yeah, like I said, guys, I've been looking at commodities to give us some inspiration because the Forex pairs are just not lining up really. If we start with the day chart, yeah, so a couple of things here, guys, that are worth pointing out, right? So this grey zone here, yeah, has held for, look at it there. I mean, even if we go out further, yeah, look at this grey zone. Reacted. We've just broke this level. All right. So this is what I want to point out, guys. So on the daily chart, this candle has clearly broken this grey zone. All right. So good. Yeah, this gives us the, impetus to look for buys. But I am always wary of this, yeah? Because if we go to the weekly chart now, guys, let's get rid of that. You could see this is, a weekly level. Yeah, it's an everything level for this. It's such an important level, So sometimes you'll get a breakout on the day chart. The day chart has broken this grey zone. But then by the end of the week, this weekly candle won't break it. Yeah, we'll perhaps get a wick that comes back into this grey zone and we see a green candle that looks like this, and then we're thinking, so it hasn't broke. It's the same idea with, on the lower time frame. Sometimes you see the hourly candle break an area of support and resistance. And you're like, right, okay, I'm going to buy it. Buy. And then the H4 candle closes back below that area of support or resistance. And you're like, okay, it hasn't broke. It's the same with the daily and the weekly, guys. The daily has broken this level, as I explained, but the weekly is yet to break it. Maybe it does close back inside to this level. We shall see. But if we're trading the day chart, we have had a break. All right. So what am I looking to see happen? Yeah. And let's just clarify why we're looking to buy it. So we're clearly in an uptrend. It's not crazy overbought at the moment. We're not a million miles away from the moving average 20. We've got a bullish candle, followed by this candle as well. Bullish momentum, breaking out of this grey zone, potentially buys. And I've only got the one area that I'm interested in. Okay. And it's this area here, guys. Okay. This area through here. So this last H4 high and this last swing low here. So if price retraces into here, we get a bullish reaction. Yeah, I am then willing to take buys on oil. If it starts coming back in and breaking this level and coming back down, chances are, yeah, it's coming back into this grey zone and it won't break this zone on the weekly chart. All right. So, yeah, keep an eye on all of those things. But, yeah, if we get a bullish reaction here, we're interested. All right, guys. So, just the commodities today. Gold, we're looking to short still a little bit further. And oil, if it can keep its head above this grey zone, then it's got a chance to push back up. All right, guys, so they're the trade ideas for today. Let's take a look at the news now. So news for Thursday, the 10th of August, guys, is all about the CPI today. And, and as I explained earlier, a lot of these pairs, there's lots of contradiction. Yeah, we don't know what to do with them. Today could be the day where the market gets out of this funk. And out of this funk is a technical term. It's in most economic books. So yeah, let's look at it. So as you can see, guys, nothing overnight that we're interested in. If we scroll down, the first big piece of news that we're interested in is this. Yeah, we've got at 1:30, we've got core CPI, CPI year on year, CPI month on month. Okay, and at the same time, we've got initial jobless claims. So first and foremost, it's really going to move the US dollar. Yeah, so it could get, it could determine the direction of a lot of those US dollar majors that are stuck. So yeah, keep an eye on this. But this could also, move all pairs, guys, because it's going to be really big news for all the markets, this CPI reading, because it will dictate if the Fed increases interest rates next. Okay, so yeah, really big news, guys. Must keep an eye on this, coming out at 1:30. Also, at 12 o'clock is worth pointing out the OPEC monthly report. This could also, really move oil. So if we're looking to take that oil trade, this could really move that. And then after that, guys, as you can see, nothing else we're really interested in. All right. So yeah, if you've enjoyed the vid, guys, don't forget to subscribe and like the vid, share it with your friends. Don't forget to join us for the live stream at 8 a.m. New York EST time today. Get your questions ready. I'll also ask you some questions, and I'll see you later.